a salesperson, what part of the sales process stresses you out the most, and what can you do about it? I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now here's the thing, I'm going to give you this video, and most people would never think about it because they don't really think of this as part of the sales process, and that's to follow up. Most salespeople never follow up. So there's a saying out there, the fortune is in the follow-up. Now there's two ways that goes. Part of it's in the follow-up question, and part of it, what it comes down to contacting that buyer that you saw through either phone, voicemail, text messages, smoke screen. I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous things. Hot air balloon, airplane trailing some sort of flag to get you involved. And as a salesperson, what you should do in this process is, one, go online and just look up, Google, best follow-up practices. There's a ton of content out there. There's a ton of information out there for you that'll really help you out and go, okay, best practices for follow-up. And I'm going to give you a challenge. Here is your challenge. You need to come up with 10 to 12 different ways to follow up. Now, as soon as I leave a sales presentation, one of the things that I do is I go and I take a thank you card and I handwrite a thank you card. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me and talking about sales training. I'd love to get back with you again. And I throw in a business card, put on a stamp, send it so they get it the next day, because nobody sends mail anymore. And then, I follow up with a text message, I follow up with a phone call, I follow up with an email sequence. There's a ton of things that I do. My challenge for you, come up with 10 different ways, 10 to 12 different ways to follow up with a person. You're like, hey Scott, I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna say, stop using excuses. I'm gonna give you the goods. You go to google.com, and you type in different ways to follow up, and you are going to probably get on the front page 20 different results, and there's probably going to be a mismatch of, there's going to be 10 to 20 on each page. Some of them are going to be different. Copy and paste them all, and then put them in a file, put them in like a Word document or whatever program that you use, and then go through them and then rank them. Here, I'm going to create a follow-up process with 10 to 12 different ways to follow up. Some of them unique, some of them crazy, some of them outlandish because I got to get somebody's attention. What can I do to follow up? And this stresses out salespeople, and the way that I know that, because there's a saying that says the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. So there you go. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing, besides making your list. Find the subscribe button if you've never been here. Click on subscribe, and every time that I send out a video, you'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.